The tragic love story of Orpheus and Eurydice. In the time of ancient gods and timeless legends, when mortals and the divine walked the same earth, there lived a man named Orpheus. Orpheus was no ordinary man. He was the son of Calliope, the muse of epic poetry, and Apollo, the god of music and the sun. From his father, he inherited a gift music so beautiful that it could stir the hearts of gods and lull even the fiercest beasts. When Orpheus sang, rivers paused in their course, trees leaned closer to listen, and for a time he believed there was no sorrow his music could not soothe. Then he met Eurydice. She was a nymph, graceful, gentle, and radiant as spring itself. They fell in love quickly, as if their souls had known each other long before their first meeting. Their love was simple, pure, and all consuming. And so, they married under open skies, their vows whispered among rustling leaves and warm winds. But joy, in Greek myths, never lingers for long. Not long after their wedding, Eurydice was wandering through a meadow when she was bitten by a venomous snake. Within moments, her life slipped away. One breath, then silence. The earth, which had just witnessed a union, now bore witness to a tragedy. Orpheus was shattered. The world, once filled with harmony, now echoed with grief. He wept, he sang, and his sorrowful melodies made even the gods ache. But mourning was not enough for him. Orpheus made a decision no mortal had dared before. He would descend into the underworld and bring Eurydice back. With only his lyre and his sorrow, Orpheus entered the land of the dead, a place no living soul was meant to walk. Past the river Styx, past the watchful eyes of the three-headed dog Cerberus, he journeyed. And when he reached the throne of Hades and Persephone, he did not beg. He played. A song of love lost, a song of devotion deeper than death, a song that held the weight of a broken heart. Even Hades, the stern lord of the dead, was moved. Persephone, who knew the ache of longing, wept quietly. And so, the gods of the underworld agreed. Eurydice could return to the world of the living. But there was one condition. Orpheus must lead the way, and Eurydice would follow behind him. He must not look back at her, not until they had both crossed the threshold into the sunlight. Not even once. And so the journey began. Step by step, they walked in silence. Orpheus could hear her footfalls behind him. He could feel her presence, just barely. He could not see her. The weight of doubt pressed on his chest. What if she wasn't really there? What if it was all a trick? What if... What if they had lied? And as the mouth of the cave approached and the first light touched his skin, Orpheus felt panic claw at him. He turned. Just as he stepped into the light, Eurydice was still in shadow. She reached for him. Their eyes met for the briefest, most eternal moment. And then she was gone, snatched back into the depths of the underworld. This time, there was no second chance. Orpheus tried to return, to beg once more, but the gates were closed to him, forever. He wandered the earth, broken and alone. His music became a ghost of what it once was, haunted, hollow, and full of mourning. Some say he never loved again. Others say he never spoke another word. But in the end, he faded from the world just as quietly as she had. But their story endured. A tale of love that defied gods, of music that moved death itself, and of a single, fatal glance. Orpheus and Eurydice remind us that even the purest love can be undone by a single moment of doubt, and that sometimes the hardest part of holding on is knowing when not to look back. Enjoyed the story? Tap like, hit subscribe, and join us again for more wonders from the world's oldest tales.